Hey everyone, and welcome to a slightly different YouTube video that I've been posting lately. This one is obviously not a stream. You can see that we do not have gameplay loaded. I'm the biggest thing on the screen. Today I am actually doing my first ever reaction video. Thought I'd give it a try. I thought it's more content to put on YouTube, and the idea was suggested to me by one of my Twitch followers, Carulian331, and she has requested that I do a reaction to Geoff Castellucci. Geoff Casstalucci. I hope I'm not butchering that. I very possibly am, but I know nothing about this guy other than he does a cappella, and one of the the song I'm reacting to today is "Far Over the Misty Mountain Cold," which, unless I'm very much mistaken, is from The Lord of the Rings, which I love. So, very, very keen for it. I actually think it's from The Hobbit, technically, but I might be wrong. Once I hear the song, I'll know what it is, but the name "Far Over the Misty Mountains Cold" definitely rings bells with Tolkien. Other than that, from the title of the video, I can see that it's low bass singer cover. So we'll check this out. There's going to be a lot of pausing. I'm a pauser. If this is my first reaction video, so I know that I'm going to want to pause and talk about things. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. So let's give this a go. This is "Far Over the Misty Mountains Cold" by Geoff Casstalucci. Sorry. Let's go. I already love the costumes. Very Tolkien. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Hobbit vibes because they look like the dwarves. So, when you say low bass singer, I have a certain expectation. I don't expect to feel it, like, radiate through my body. He's sung one note and I'm already like, oh, okay, let's go. He went deeper. Oh my god.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old.
I feel like it needs to be said, like, I'm sorry, I'm already pausing so much, but first of all, his voice gives me like chills down my whole body in the best kind of way. But I feel like it needs to be said that everyone loves big vocal riffs and like over the top singers. I'm not a good singer by any stretch. I know nothing about singing, but one of the things I do know is that to sing this deep and still have so much texture and life to his voice, that's impressive. Like, if I tried to sing this deep, it would come off as this boring, flat, monotone noise that you'd just be like, oh my god, he's droning on. This is not that. This guy, whew, okay, let's keep going.
We must away and break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the height. The wind was moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light.
All right, just stopping again. the the way that he came in with those high notes, and I know it's him layered over himself because this is just one of his songs, and I know he has a group, but I can't remember their name that he's a part of. I'm gonna have to look into some of their stuff as well. but the way that he came in with those higher notes, it goes to show he has so much range to his voice. But also the other thing is, this doesn't feel campy. You think of a cappella and you think of like Glee, which isn't even a cappella, but that's a whole other can of worms. And you think of Pitch Perfect, where it's very kind of boppy. This is like, this could be in a movie, and I wouldn't think of it as an a cappella cover. I just think of it as an amazing vocalization. Wow.
Shadows lurk.
I'm sorry, what? Let's just take that back again. I want to hear that noise because that went down to my toes. What? I'm just gonna rewind for a second.
Their shadows lurk, be night or day, and dark things silent crept beneath.
And then come some violins. My God. Wait, is there more to that? There's still like 20 seconds left. But, sir, no one has any right to be that level of talented. First of all, I'm like, no, there's no right. There's no need. There's no, oh, I hope the camera wasn't covering I was so engrossed in the video. I hope my camera wasn't like in behind the thing the entire time. I don't want to have to, that was, whew. So, yeah, wow. First of all, that video was so cool. It was so simplistic, but the 4 versions of him dressed up in the different costumes, just casually like fiddling with a dagger and stuff like that. It just worked so well. But his vocals, to be able to be hitting these notes that go so low you feel it radiate through your whole body down to your toes, and then at the same time coming with this, like, they probably weren't that high, but the higher notes that in comparison just, they give you all like feelings throughout your whole body. Whew. This guy is really, really cool. I think I'm gonna have to react to a lot more of his stuff because holy hell, those were pipes. That was insane. Wow. I want to, I don't even know what to say about that, man. His voice is just next level. Like, from the first note of that song, it was this deep kind of, Oh, I don't even know what to say. This is a reaction video and I should be reacting, but I am honestly flabbergasted at his voice. It's making me use words like flabbergasted. Yeah, he is incredible, and having the whole thing be a cappella and then having that nice soft violin come in at the one stage, that was incredible. The planning that must have gone into this song, I imagine all by him, because I don't think he would have a whole team planning out the songs. But just the idea of, oh yeah, we'll come into it and I'll have the deep voice. I'm going to harmonize with myself and I'm going to have like working out the multiple layers he's going to do all by himself and knowing in his head how it's all going to come out sounding. That's just a whole nother level of talent. I am honestly so shook. I'm going to go through and watch this through one more time because I feel like I wanted to pause that whole time, but I wanted to absorb it at the same moment. So I'm going to take it back. I hope you'll sit through another listen to it with me because I'm going to listen to this song in my own time about 50 million times because I've found a new like top tier artist for myself. This guy is nuts. So this is a second listen through because I want to pause so much more when I pick up little nuances that I have no right to comment on whatsoever because I'm not a singer, I'm not a music person, but I know what I kept just through that whole song feeling like chills through my body and I want to talk about it. So first of all, just the set, I want the mugs they're drinking out of for my D&D games. Actually, I want this guy in my D&D games. Can he just come in and voice a dragon for me? Because if I could have a dragon speak to my players just in his deep voice, they would wet themselves and run for the hills, and it would be amazing. Whew. Bruh, that first note. And then he comes in even deeper. That first note's already deep, and then the other version who walks in is like, oh yeah, hold my beer. Watch this. We're going deeper. We're going to show you how it's done. Just... And I think it's the slight reverberation they have on it, on his voice, that they've applied. I think they've applied something in post to like give a slight reverberation. Again, I don't know. I'm not a music person, but I think that's what makes you sit there and go like, it doesn't need any more instruments. This doesn't feel like a cappella for the sake of I'm using my voice to sound like a guitar. It feels like anything added to this song more than just his voice would tarnish it. That's how good this guy is.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away.
Just stopping again, the way he said old just then, that kind of old, I can't do it, but it starts and then goes down further. That's the kind of thing that makes me like, oh, because I know I can't do that. Most people can't do that. Sir, please take it easy. Oh, wow. Yeah, this feels like something like the clip's made perfectly for it because this feels like what you would expect to see a group of dwarves sitting around singing. It is in the movie, I know that. I realize the song now is from The Hobbit and it's fantastic, but like the way this is sung is just next level.
Break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the high.
Okay, it's when they come in with that boom, boom, it just, yeah. Such a good song.
Wind was moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flamed.
And that's what that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, he has no right to be doing notes so deep that I think my bowels are going to let go and I'm just going to make a mess, like a complete brown note, and then also coming through with those beautiful like R noises he's making that are so like near angelic that it's just like, sir, please, daddy, what, daddy, what?
The trees like torches blazed with light.
Completely unrelated side note, I love his necklace in the like the one over down here. Like, that necklace is really cool.
Shadows lurk.
That note every time.
Their shadows lurk. Be night or day, and dark things silent crept beneath.
The strings and his vocalization with it, with just that beat in the background, they all just go so perfectly together. Like, I can't remember. I'm sitting here racking my brain trying to remember the context that this song is used in The Hobbit. I know that the main guy sings. See, I'm terrible with The Hobbit because I love Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit didn't quite hit the same way for me. As much as I liked it, it's good movies, it didn't hit the same level as Lord of the Rings. You could tell it lent a lot more heavily into CGI and things like that, and I didn't vibe the same way with it. But this song like, I know this song's used at a very key moment, but I just get those kind of, like, the way he's singing, it just feels like sitting before a battle ready to, like, or sitting at the point where all hope is lost. And he may just put such an emotion in there. Oof. Let's keep going. Keep going. Let's take it back a bit this time.
We call to hearth and home. The wind may blow and rain may fall. We must away. And break of day. Far over wood and mountain tall. We must away. We must away. We ride before the break of day.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and I still wasn't ready for it. My God.
For the break of day.
I know it's coming. I know that it's about to hit, and yet it's always still deeper than I expect it to be. This guy's voice is nuts. Holy hell. I'm so glad that I was asked to react to this, because this guy is next level. I want to hear everything else he's in and everything else he's done. I'm gonna fall down an absolute rabbit hole with Geoff, and I can't wait because, geez Louise, I don't think I've ever appreciated a bass singer as much as I appreciate him because he knows how to do it so well. And like, I'm sure from an a cappella perspective, maybe it's something that is incredibly impressive. Maybe it's less impressive because they know that he's like, this version of him, this version of him is singing at one range and this one's at another range. As someone who knows like nothing about music, I don't know the keys, I don't know the ranges, I don't even know if the words I'm using are right now. All I know is what sounds good to my ear, and he sounds incredible. So yeah, this guy gets a solid 10 out of 10 in terms of vocal performance for me. Holy hell. Like, yeah, it's one of those things as well for me that like, when you have a voice that's in a normal range or even a higher range, I feel like it's very easy to break into, well, not easy, not at all easy, but it's a lot more easy than it is for this guy to make it big, to break into the industry because they are what's considered a good voice. You know, this guy is using his voice in the perfect way and making it relevant. It's like the cello guys who do the insane cello covers. It's just his instrument, while it's different to what we're used to, he wields it so well that you're just in awe of him. But yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with this. I am blown away by it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Camera's over here. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this. Please leave a comment with your thoughts on Geoff. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am on Twitch at random sporadic times currently, but I will be coming up with a more regular schedule. Currently playing Hogwarts Legacy. So if you want to come and check that out, please do. Would love to see you there. But other than that, if you enjoyed this reaction, like I said, leave all the good stuff below. And please, please, Lord, comment what you'd like to see me react to. I'll react to anything. I don't mind. It can be literally whatever you guys like. If it'll get you to watch me, I'll react to it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next reaction video. Another one will be coming really soon. Bye.